Okay, guys, let's start our scan flow. You can notice that the airplane is completely dark and cold, so there's no indication on the displays. And we're going to use the safety and power on checklist, which is here on the right side. And we we read all the items. So GPU, push it in. It's available there, but it's push it out. In fact, push it out. APU generator switch, push it in. Battery 1 and 2 off. Battery 1 and 2 off. Fuel DC and AC pumps auto. Fuel DC, AC pumps in auto, all the three. Emergency light should be off here. Windshield wipers off. Windshield wipers off. Hydraulic system 1, 2, and 3 pumps in auto. 1, 2, and 3B in auto. System 3 electrical pump off. And now goes the lower portion, landing gear lever. Okay, landing gear lever is in down position. Power plant start and stop selectors. Both power plant start stop selectors in stop position. What else? Speed brake in close position. Thrust levers at idle. Moving forward on the checklist. It comes the power on when we switching the batteries to 1 and 2 to on and out. This will come, the display 2 and 3 will be available, and then we have to check the battery voltage, minimum 22 volts, 22.5 is the minimum. And then we continue here in the lower portion. So you can see here the slat flap in the, I will change the visual here, slat flap in the 0 position. Electric power will establish when we put the batteries, and of course we can use the GPU, which is already available there. So let's move it to the overhead again. Okay, let's put battery 1 and 2 and out according to the checklist, and then we have to check the voltage. As I mentioned before, and you you could see in many aspects there's slightly differences from the real airplane, like this topic here. If we take a look at here, it doesn't show 22 minimum or 23. That's supposed to be 23, around that. That's the simulator used to have better numbers here. Here they put 27, which is unreal. The, the batteries itself doesn't have a 27, but it's okay. We can move it forward and put the GPU. So we press it in, push it in, and then we establish electrical power. Um, the way to check this, all the all the displays will come on. So display 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 come on. And that's it. So we establish the safety and the power on checklist. Including this, we have to come back to overhead and finish our scan flow on the overhead. It's not mentioned here, but of course you know that we have to complete our ScanFlow on the upper portion. So let's take a look at back on the overhead and move here the checklist. So remember here we have the DVDR control panel. We used to have the test to be tested here. IDG selectors in auto, GPU already in use, AC bus ties in auto, APU generator and push it in, TRU, the 3 TRU in auto position, batteries already in auto and on, and DC bus tie in auto. The lower portion here we have the panel lights that we can increase the lights on the panels, pedestal, overhead, and main panel. We have the test button for annunciators. If we push here, as you can see, the lights, the push button coming on. Fire handle, we wait for the fire extinguisher test. Fuel panel, remember all the 3 pumps in auto, AC and DC bus, crossfaded off. Emergence light in, now we can use arm position. We have no smoke and facility belts on. So back to the fire extinguisher panel. If we press the test, we're going to see all the lights coming on. We're going to see all the messages on the ICAS. APU, we postponed to start the APU. Windshield wiper off. Then we have the lights, external lights, navigation, strobe and red beacon off, logo nose, taxi, and side lights all off. Main landing gear lights coming off too. On the right side, here the fire handle, hydraulic system, pumps in auto, electrical pump 3A off, electrical pump 3B in auto. All the switches for pressurization, stop, auto, stop. Windshield heater and push it in. Ice protection, push it in. We use it, remember, the auto mode. And here the button for test, to test all the valves and the system itself. When we have, of course, when we have a bleed come on. For air conditioning pneumatic, all the push buttons, check, push it in. For the bleeds itself, temperature selectors, most of the time we leave it passenger cabin to the flight attendant to control. And passenger oxygen, just leave it auto. Here the sign if the masks are deployed. Okay, I'll stop here. Our first ScanFlow, and we will continue with the glare shoot in a moment. Okay, see you later.